Hello everyone, Triple S back here with more Sakura Santa. I apologise if I sound ill. I do have a cold that I'm fighting, so yeah, sorry if I sniffle and cough throughout this. I've been trying to get rid of it for the last 3 days before recording more, but it hasn't gone away, and now I'm pretty much forced to record this if I want to get it done by Christmas, so yes, please just ignore the coughs and the sniffles and me sounding horrible. But anyway, da-da-da. So, it's not every day that you have a girl with no clothes on your floor. Even less often when you're talking about magical teleportation. Either way, it sure has only happened once in my lifetime. But still, Santa's a great figure. Like it even more when there's nothing in the way of the view. Only a couple of Christmas decorations wrapped around her chest isn't much different from the usual outfit though. Why should she wear barely anything at all? How likely is it that a girl that innocent would choose such shameless clothes? Maybe someone else picked her outfit for her? It certainly would have been someone in the Claus family. And Akina has such a great figure too. Who knew foxes had such magnificent chests? But that's not what I was looking at the other day. Those panties were a perfect frame for her thighs. I bet her behind looks lovely too. ITSUMI is a great figure too. How does a girl that flat get such big boobs? Was she just a late bloomer? People get confusing her for a boy in middle school. But I doubt anyone would think that now. The world sure does change. As much as I'd love to think it all day, I should do something productive. Not that thinking isn't, but I have better things to do. And today already seems like a great day. Okay, I have to say that 2 more times, because that's the start of every part. That was the start of Akina's storyline, now it's the part of ITSUMI's, now Santa, and then Santa's, and then Harem. But anyway, we did Akina's, I've already done that. So now we're going to go for the part-time job, and go see ITSUMI, so... I guess it's time to work again. Although I'm not exactly looking forward to it. Still, it'd be nice to go see ITSUMI again. ITSUMI. Makes me think of Akumi, my Japanese friend. Oh, this middle painting here, I think I was getting Sakura Spirit and Sakura Fantasy mixed up. That might be Sakura Spirit I'm thinking of, but I'm not still entirely sure. I've still got no idea what the one on the right is. Anyway, this time ITSUMI's already dressed up. She looks ready for the day. Oh, Koji. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, ITSUMI. That's an interesting outfit you have there. A Santa outfit. A very flattering one at that. I don't have to say what you're thinking, do I? Not at all. Really not any different from back then. You were the biggest pervert in the school. Those were just misunderstandings. Yes, misunderstandings. That is what you called them. Anyway, today is going to be another busy day. But the customers won't be here for a while yet. She sits down at one of the tables. Is it really okay for you to do this? I mean, even if there are no customers yet. It's fine, Koji. I want to talk to you. I take a seat opposite her. Her eyes stay on mine the entire time. It's funny that we've come together again. We couldn't be separated back in the day, could we? No, we'd always go off on adventures together. Not just middle school, either. My entire life up to that point had been spent with her. It's a surreal thought when I think about it. Bonds don't quite fade. You might forget what someone looks like or not remember their name. But when you meet them again, it all comes back to you. Yes, so much time spent. After we went to different schools, I never found another friend like you, Koji. Did you ever meet anyone? I met a few people. No one I remember after I left high school, though. I see. I'll admit, you aren't as bashful as you used to be. We've all got to grow up eventually, right? Yes, but completely abandoning any sense of shame you have isn't very mature. Excuse me. I'm not exactly sure how to feel about this coming from her. She did admit to me that she's using those sexy outfits to bring in customers. Then again, if I were a girl, that's exactly what I would do too. Guys fall easily for a nice pair of breasts, no matter who they are. Yes, I'd go so far as to say that breasts have conquered entire empires. You can stop thinking about dirty things now. There's nothing wrong with thinking about breasts. She leans across the table, then flashing a glimpse down to her festively adorned cleavage. Really? Of course not. Of course I'm the one looking down her dress. If you think about nothing but breasts, it could be a problem. Maybe. Only if I spent all my time thinking about breasts. There's nothing wrong with setting some time aside to thinking about them. Pervert. She leans back in her chair, taking a moment to adjust the front of her dress. Alright, I'll stop then. I honestly don't mind. It's strange how comfortable you are with these things, ITSUMI. I'm older too, you know. If we never came to terms with these things, we'd never be functioning adults. That's true, more or less. Wonder what it's like for guys who keep getting embarrassed by things no matter how old they are. Man, that would be hell. I know a few people like that. Koji, I've missed you. I kind of forgot about our friendship after all these years, but now that you're here, your expression turned shy and cheapish for a moment. I've realised how much I miss talking with you like this. ITSUMI. Never really realised it either. It's true, just talking with ITSUMI is enough to put me at ease. I can't help but think about all the time we've lost. If only I stayed there and went to high school with you. Neither of us would have had to be alone then. Hey, there's no point in dwelling on what ifs, right? I'm just happy that I got another chance to talk with you. Right, that's true. Still, I would have liked some more time with just us, talking like this. Feels like the time I could have spent with you was unfairly taken from me. You had to leave because of your dad's work, right? Yep, he had to move to another town to keep his job. What choice did I have? She says that a deep sigh. It's just nice to think about how things could have worked out differently. I can hear the longing in her voice. Hey, I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere, ITSUMI. We'll make up for lost time, I promise. Do you really promise? The Koji I know would never break his promises. Of course I promise. I promise to stay here and help too. We're not so busy, we'll do excuse me, heaps of fun things together, just like old times. Alright, fun things. I remember some of your favourite fun things. Remember when you tried to get someone to buy you an adult magazine? Ouch. Yeah, I wanted to do the right thing and pay for one instead of stealing it. Of course he didn't buy it for you. Pervert. No, I was just curious. No need to label me anything. If you weren't a pervert, why did you look at my chest? You did that on purpose. Am I supposed to ignore an open invitation? It's not like I have a problem with you looking. Excuse me. Losing my voice. Anyway, Koji, we still have plenty of work we need to do before the customers arrive. She gets off her seat. I can see that her dress has started to ride up her back. Hey, ITSUMI, might want to pull the back of your dress down. She looks behind herself, seeing the exposed edge of her panties. Figured she'd notice something like that. ITSUMI wasn't joking about today. I'm more stressed than I've ever been. It's even worse than yesterday. All I'm doing is collecting dirty dishes and washing them too. How did she cope with this before? This is just insane. I'm stacking plates as high as I can. But there's always more. There's always more glasses. There's always more everything. Yet the entire time one person stands out among the horde of customers. Yes, sir, I'll have your iced coffee shortly. Please be patient. Oh, you want an iced chocolate for your daughter? No problem. Her cool personality lets her keep a level head, no matter how vast the sea of customers. It's almost mesmerising to see her soothe the crowd as she passes by. If I could keep my voice. No matter how angry the customers are from not getting their orders in a timely fashion, she's able to calm them down with only a few words. Please be patient, sir. You will have your drink shortly. Your food will be ready soon. When faced with that cool personality, the customers seem to become as calm as she is. How are you coping with the dishes, Koji? I'm fine, don't worry about me. I'm not fine, but I have to keep going. I said I would help out, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're doing well, Koji. Keep it up. Don't worry, I will. ITSUMI already has another tray of drinks out. How'd she do this? Well, she has several years' experience. Still, she's amazing. She used to be really clumsy for as long as I knew her. But now she's an almost cat-like grace. Then I see the ground is slippery. Wait, ITSUMI! It's too late. She loses her balance instantly. The drinks on her tray spill. They completely coat the front of her chest. Thick, sticky fluids spray everywhere, of course they do. All over her face, her arms, her breasts. Her eyes go wide, shocked. Ah! She tries to wipe off her chest, but that only spreads it around more. When everyone's in those cups, it forms sticky, syrupy strands between her fingers. That's not good. Must be working too hard. That's when I noticed that the drinks are soaking through the front of her dress. She's wearing a bra underneath that outfit. I try to turn my eyes away, but there's just something bewitching about it. I'm sure every single guy in this cafe is thinking exactly the same thing. Breasts truly do conquer empires. I can almost hear them cheering as she passes by. I have to help her. As much as I enjoyed the view, I should do something to help her. She doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. I'm sorry, sir, I'll go get your drinks again. It will take a moment. She picks up her tray and carries on as if nothing happened. But her dress remains soaked and see-through. The sugar from the drinks is growing sticky on her skin too, making it look even more... ITSUMI. Don't worry, they appear to be pleased by this. Yes, I'm going to worry. She pauses to look at me. It's only a few spilled drinks, Koji. You know that's not what I'm talking about. I look down again, able to see the peaks of her mountains. Would you like me to show them to you? No. Oh, you don't like my boobs? It's not that I don't like them. Look, get cleaned up and I'll take over in the meantime. You sure you want to do that? I look behind her at the roaring crowd. My instincts are screaming at me to run away. This crowd will eat me alive, I'm sure. For ITSUMI's sake, I'll face it. Yes, I'll do it. Just go clean yourself up, okay? As you wish, Koji. I'd probably just sign my death warrant, but if it's for ITSUMI, that's okay. Oh god. After one terrible day, we finally leave work, late in the evening. It's dark when we step out of the cafe. You did well, Koji. Also, thank you for giving me the chance to clean up. Don't worry about it. I barely had time to even catch my breath during all this. I didn't have a problem with it, though. How do I tell her? I just didn't like the idea of those guys perving on you. It just didn't seem right. It may seem silly since I obviously share the same feelings. Still, I don't like them looking at my childhood friend that way. With ITSUMI and me, we can make jokes about it. I see. It just makes me happy, Koji. You do still care about me after all these years. Why wouldn't I care about you? I was worried you were just being polite. But it seems you really do care. She's uncertain too. I guess it's been a long time. Of course I care about you. Why wouldn't I, ITSUMI? Feelings can change over time. That's just how life is. She scuffs her shoes on the sidewalk. I'd like to walk with you for a bit, Koji. If that's okay. Of course it is. I'm really tired of today, but spending time with ITSUMI makes me feel better. Lead the way then, Koji. Da-da-da. After work, ITSUMI decides to walk home with me. Somehow she doesn't seem... she doesn't look the least bit tired. Koji, what you did today was really sweet. But I'm curious. Why? I know you're using your looks to get more customers, but there are limits, you know? Don't think they should just get a show like that. But you saw my boobs earlier. Why are you suddenly so bashful about it? Is it any different if it's me looking at you rather than a stranger? How so? Is there some reason you don't want people to look at me? She's really tearing into me. What guy wouldn't feel weird if their friend was exposed in front of everyone? I see. Well, thank you. But you don't need to worry about me, Koji. After all, I took this job so I could be independent. Independence isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Maybe not, but I think it's important to try to prove yourself. I was just thinking about nostalgia. What do you mean? When people look at the past, they think it was better than today. Wow, double the better, that's amazing. Imagining the world as having been in some kind of bygone golden age. But how does someone get so attached to a world so ordinary? Feelings aren't rational, they just are what they are. A clam forms a pearl around the grit in its mouth. A small feeling builds layers of memories over itself and eventually shapes something beautiful. People aren't rational, they're emotional. See, when you look at the tiniest courage of feeling, has the potential to build into a roaring wave. That's what I think, at least. Yeah, I think that's right. It's true, even something as simple as an old photo of an ordinary day, the feelings around it can grow and build on each other. Eventually, even a seemingly tiny, insignificant thing becomes incredibly precious. What did you ask about something like that? I was just thinking back to the Christmas days we spent together. Even if it's something ordinary and simple, it means a lot. Yes, it really does. Now we're sitting here years later thinking back on it. Heh, part of growing up into all farts. Being nostalgic for the past even when nothing important happened. Emotion makes the normal into the extraordinary. That's just how it is. If she thinks about it like that, is that also how she thinks about me? Thinking of myself as the gritty seed for nacreous pearl is odd. But it's an excellent metaphor. But I need to go. Talk to you when I see you, Koji. Goodbye, ITSUMI. So, if her feelings are like grits, then how much has she wrapped around them after all these years? And I'm going to end off there. So, we properly started ITSUMI's story. I couldn't think of the word. I just had ending stuck in my mind. No, we didn't start ITSUMI's ending. We started ITSUMI's story. We're working towards ITSUMI's ending. Sorry about that. I'm just messing with things, noise in the background. And next time we are going to continue with ITSUMI's story right now, which means you're still going to get me clogged up and coughing and sniffling. And again, I apologise. This might continue all the way through the rest of the Sakura Santa videos. I hope it doesn't. I should really start getting better. I hope I do anyway, at least by tomorrow. We'll have to see. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.